Hey, Gary Baker here with 30minutemarketing.net. In this video, I want to talk to you more about the $100 a day system and actually take a look at some successful websites that are doing affiliate marketing so you can get an idea for the types of sites that you can create. Of course, we don't ever want to take someone else's idea. We don't want to steal their content. This is simply for inspiration. If you don't know or you don't understand what the $100 a day system is because you haven't been following along, there's a card up here in the right hand corner. You can check that out to get the complete picture of what we're talking about here, because today we're going to be looking at successful affiliate marketing sites and really digging into the thought process of why and how they were created, and also take a look at a few free tools that show us some numbers that are important so we understand where the traffic comes from after they put in a little bit of the work to create this valuable content inside of their $100 a day system. So let's start right now with the first site, which is allfreenetting.com. This site is a hobby. This site is built around the idea of creating helpful content for someone that is interested in the knitting hobby. As you can see, there is lots going on this site. This is a niche site that full on turned into an authority site. And we're going to take a look at some of the numbers, but I want to show you what I'm talking about when we're talking about the $100 a day system and how these sites work. Simply come down here and look at reviews. Here you see book reviews and you see product reviews. When you open up product reviews, you're going to see these types of posts here are the best types of posts to get started, in my opinion, with the $100 a day system, because you can easily and quickly create and rank for these types of posts and this type of content, as well as it instantly boost your chances of getting to that $100 a day a lot quicker because you're simply recommending products. But don't forget, you do need a mix, just like what you see here with allfreenetting.com. You need to understand that people are coming to the site, in this case, for free knitting patterns. So they're making sure that they're giving away something valuable for people in this niche, in this knitting hobby. And then that way, when they come here, they get that thing they're looking for, which is the free knitting patterns. And then they build that trust and authority. And then they make these recommendations for these products. The first free tool we're going to look at to check out the competition is SimilarWeb. And as you can see here, allfreenetting.com, it's global rank, it's country rank, it's category rank. Now the great thing here is you can look at all these sites that are ranking in this category for more ideas. Of course, you can see the traffic overview here. Total visits, 697,000. Of course, again, this is a very well done site that has probably been around for quite a while. So don't set your expectations to creating this type of traffic, but also know that this is what you're starting. You're starting from the base and you're building your foundations. And that's what we're talking about here when we're talking about a $100 a day system. Obviously, with this kind of traffic, this site makes way more than $100 a day. Keep scrolling. You can see the actual traffic by country. You can also come down here and take a look at the traffic sources. This is really interesting, and it's important to understand that the majority of the traffic for this site comes from search with 57.85%. Another cool thing on SimilarWeb is referrals. You can check out the top sites that are referring traffic to this site and where allfreenetting.com is sending their traffic. Again, here is the search, and you can also take a look at the top 5 organic keywords, and these give you great ideas for the types of content to create and try to rank for. Again, think about the competition. Think about if you can beat this, meaning you can create content better or just as good when you're just getting started. Then, of course, when we're talking about social media inside of our $100 a day system, we're talking about using YouTube. You can see here, Pinterest and Facebook are the biggest traffic sources for this site, but YouTube is third. And also make sure when you're doing your research on this, check out the other knitting sites. Allfreenetting.com maybe blog heavy, meaning inside their $100 a day system, their focus is on the written content that they put on their blog versus the content they put on their YouTube channel. The next tool I want to show you is Ubersuggest, and this one is the traffic overview for allfreenetting.com. You can see the organic keywords, the organic monthly traffic, the domain authority, as well as the number of backlinks. Those are the links, again, that people are linking to this content because this is an authority site for knitting. And then again, you scroll down here and you can see the top SEO pages. And then again, these give you ideas, not content to rip off, but to see what works for them. As you can see, their main page, all free knitting, thousands of free knitting patterns, allfreenknitting.com. You can see the estimated number of visits as well as the number of backlinks. Again, they're giving away something of high value on the site, attracting these backlinks and attracting these visits. The next site I want to talk about, and I want to talk about two different sites because these sites are about a career. This is someone's job. This is someone that has lived the life of an architect and is sharing that. As you can see in this article, Architecture, a Culture of Long Hours. This was published December 15, 2014. And it simply just tells the story of being an architect and how many hours you need to put in. This is very valuable content when you're creating a site like this. And of course, in your $100 a day system, you could easily create a site in a niche that you understand around the jobs you've done, the job that you do. And then you can take this and turn it into an authority site, which you can see here. And you can also see here that he has linked out to architecture books, or he has a category for architecture books. And he explains why this is so important, because books in the world of architecture, according to this site, are very important. And as you can see, what he's done is he's linked out to a site called kit.co, which lists the books that he enjoys, the books that he uses, the products, the things that he uses as an architect, pens and pencils and sketchbooks. Also, he also has a podcast, so he links out to the hardware and the equipment. So he's tied his podcast, which has nothing to do with architecture, but it's something that he does around the world of architecture. So he's sharing that he does a podcast to talk about architecture because he is so invested in being an architect. And he links out to the equipment in case someone else is reading this, wants to start their own podcast. They're going to take this recommendation as him as an authority because they trust him as an architect, but they also know and they listen to his podcast. So they know and they understand he knows what he's talking about. So they're going to take these recommendations and then they're going to purchase these products, again, enhancing your ability to grow and build your $100 a day system. Again, over at SimilarWeb, you can take a look at the global rank, the country rank. Again, you can take a look at these categories. You can check out the other sites that are in these categories and their ranks. And then, of course, you can see the engagement, total visits, as well as the traffic by country. And then again, this is search heavy, as you can see right here, but he does have a social media following as well. And you can see his social media following is Facebook, Pinterest, and LinkedIn. Now, see, this is very interesting because LinkedIn in this case is going to be the professional sort of social media that we tend to think about. But then he has Pinterest and Facebook, and as you can see, there's no YouTube whatsoever. So this might be a space where you could inject yourself if you were going to follow this architecture or in a different type of career where someone doesn't have a presence on YouTube. It's a place for you to inject your content and grow your $100 a day system easily and quickly. The next site, again, is based around a career, but this is done a little different with a little different spin. As you can see, this is architecture, design, and home improvement, professional guidance, expert info, helpful tools, and more. This is this guy right here, Brandon, and he states what his site is about. As an industry professional, I share my advice and experience working as an architect. Again, he's focused on his site around the fact that he's an architect. But he mentions here he's always been interested in solving problems and finding ways to make tasks more efficient. As a result, I developed a passion for finding the extraordinary features in ordinary products. So if you scroll down, you're going to see that a lot of his topics are around how to do things around the home and the products that you can use, to include his list here, which is a collection of the best products currently available to help you save time when buying. So what he's done is he's mentioned the fact that he's an architect and he's writing about being an architect, but then he's taken the angle of, hey, look, I'm an architect, but I also enjoy taking the things that I've learned as being an architect and being a professional in that space and spinning it towards, here are some product reviews and things that I recommend to help you around the house. Again, if you scroll back up, architecture, design, and home improvement, professional guidance, expert info, helpful tools, and more. And you can see he has resources, he has his blog, and his main thing here is product reviews. Again, you can go to SimilarWeb and you can check this out. You can check out the category rank, the global rank, the country rank, again, inside of this industry, inside of this category. And then you can check out his site. Again, total visits for this is under 50K, but you can understand the potential here for this type of site. Go down and check out social media. Again, the Architect's Guide and the other architect site that we looked at, no YouTube, which is quite interesting. Here you see Reddit and Pinterest. So again, taking this idea, this concept, inside of a career, checking out what they're doing on social media, and inside of our $100 a day system, this would be the perfect career to inject YouTube traffic, in my opinion, to build it out and have your website and your YouTube channel working at the same time in parallel to bring traffic to your site and to your YouTube channel. And again, to get people over to your affiliate links, in this case, when we're setting up the $100 a day system as an affiliate marketer. The next example, I'm going to start with Google. You can see here, best lawnmower for a small yard. The thing is, this is a type of thing that the majority of us, the majority of people in the world that have a lawn, they need to know the answer to this. I have a small lawn. What's the best lawnmower for my small yard? As you can see, the first result is lawnstarter.com. Lawnstarter.com, 10 best lawnmowers for small yards in 2021. And they simply have reviews. And then you can see here the top 10 lawnmowers for small yards. And this links out, if you check out the link in the left-hand corner, is an Amazon link. They are doing Amazon affiliate marketing by ranking their reviews. Of course, you can check out lawnstarter.com here. You can see the global rank and the category rank. Again, you can check out the categories here at SimilarWeb to get more ideas. And you can see that traffic overview. Again, this is an authority site. You can see here the total visits, 891,000 a month. Come down, check out these referrals. And you'll see here the top referring sites. These are sites that are sending traffic to LawnStarter. And then you can see the top destination sites, which is Amazon.com. Again, from those reviews, sending traffic from those reviews, from people that find it through search on Google, and then sending those people over to Amazon to earn that affiliate commission by solving their problem, by helping them find the best lawnmower for a small yard. Check out those social media statistics here. Again, Reddit, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and LinkedIn. Again, surprisingly, no YouTube. Another thing to note about lawnstarter.com, this is actually a site that allows people to find people to actually take care of their lawn. As you can see here on their homepage, affordable lawn care services at the click of a button. Get a quick and easy price. Basically, you enter your street address, and then what you do is you get a price, and you can see here how LawnStarter works. View pricing, choose your service date, let our pros do the work. They're actually doing lead generation, which effectively is they're finding people for their clients that come to lawnstarter.com. This is not really directly affiliate marketing. I just wanted to show you this to sort of open up the idea and the possibilities where you take simply answering a question on Google, best lawnmower for small yards, doing a review, and having that review link out to the best lawnmowers or the best recommendations, as well as using your site as an authority site to help people find professionals inside of that industry to actually service the industry. In this case, people that are looking to get their lawn mowed versus buying a lawnmower to do it themselves. All right, so I think that gave you some ideas of where to go and how to really start thinking about creating your $100 a day system. Again, we're looking at a $100 a day system from the aspect of creating content. We're creating content on a blog and on a YouTube channel. Doesn't really matter which one you start with, but that's the concept and that's what you're following along here. This is really a case study of me building out my site and my YouTube channel. Of course, that's all in the details of the $100 a day system, and you can get started for free as well. And you can follow along and you can actually join in and build your own $100 a day system by clicking on the link in the description in the pinned first comment to head over to the free training that will show you step by step exactly what I'm doing. And you can follow along and you can build your own $100 a day system to get started quickly and simply just by following the first 12 steps. And you can walk through those. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments and I'll talk to you later.